Assalamu alaikum. This is Protusha Burwa paying tributes to older martyrs and welcoming you all to English news from BTV Chattogram. Let's begin with the headlines. Nation pays glowing tributes to language martyrs on Shohid Dibosh and International Mother Language Day with due respect. President Mahmoud Shahabuddin and Chief Advisor Professor Mahmoud Yunus paid deep respect to language martyrs, placing wreaths at Central Shohid Minar at 1 minute past midnight. People from all walks of life and Chattogram flocked to Shohid Minar for paying profound respect to language martyrs. Arab leaders set to meet to discuss countering U.S. President Donald Trump's plan on controlling Gaza Strip and expulsion of its people. And Afghanistan chasing victory target of 316 runs set by South Africa in ICC Champions Trophy in Karachi. Viewers, those were the headlines. We're moving on to the details. The Great Martyrs' Day and the International Mother Language Day was observed today across the country with due respect, paying tributes to the language heroes. Marking the Amur Ekushe, people from all walks of life paid homage to the language movement heroes, the valiant sons of the soil who made supreme sacrifice to establish Bangla as the mother language in 1952 by placing wreaths and flowers at language movement memorials across the country. UNESCO recognized the 21st of February as the International Mother Language Day in 1999. UNESCO also took initiative to celebrate the day by arranging a two-day event featuring technical dialogues, high-level sessions, cultural performances, and exhibition honoring global linguistic diversity through live streaming and interpretation. Marking the day, Chief Advisor of the interim government, Professor Mahmoud Yunus, paid tribute, submitting floral wreaths to the memorial of valiant soldiers of the language movement at the Central Shohid Minar. On the occasion of the Amur Ekushe and International Mother Language Day, President Mahmoud Shahabuddin paid deep respect to the martyrs of the historic language movement. He paid homage by placing wreaths at the Central Shohid Minar at 1 minute past midnight. After placing wreaths, the President stood in solemn silence for some time as a mark of profound respect to the memory of the language heroes who sacrificed their lives for upholding the dignity of mother tongue Bangla. Chief Advisor Professor Mahmoud Yunus has paid rich tributes to the martyrs of the historic language movement, marking the Amur Ekushe and the International Mother Language Day. He paid homage by placing a wreath at the Central Shohid Minar. He proceeded to the altar of the Central Shohid Minar in slow pace. The Chief Advisor stood in solemn silence for some time as a mark of profound respect to the memories of the language heroes who sacrificed their lives for upholding the dignity of mother tongue Bangla. Chief Justice, advisors, Vice-Chancellor of Dhaka University, chiefs of 3 services, diplomats and high civil and military officials were present on the occasion. Chief Advisor Professor Dr. Mahmoud Yunus said importance of the language movement in the history of nation's liberation struggle is immense, as through this movement the foundation of a non-communal, democratic, language-based nation and state system was laid. He said while inaugurating a 4-day program marking the Great Martyrs' Day and International Mother Language Day 2025 at International Mother Language Institute here. Professor Emeritus at the Dhaka University of Dhaka, Dr. Sirajul Islam Chaudhry, presided over the function. Professor Yunus said on February 21, 1952, is not only a day of tears remembering the painful past, but also an rock-hard inspiration and a seed mantra to stand against all the kinds of injustice and conspiracies.
জাতির মুক্তি সংগ্রামের ইতিহাসে ভাষা আন্দোলনের গুরুত্ব অপরিসীম। এই আন্দোলনের মধ্য দিয়ে একটা অসাম্প্রদায়িক গণতান্ত্রিক ভাষাভিত্তিক জাতিসত্তা ও রাষ্ট্র ব্যবস্থার গঠনের ভিত রচিত হয়েছে। রাষ্ট্রভাষা বাংলা এই আন্দোলন বাঙালির মাতৃভাষা বাংলার মর্যাদা রক্ষার জন্য সূচিত হলেও এর মূল চেতনাটি ছিল স্বাধিকার প্রতিষ্ঠা করা। মাতৃভাষা যে কোনো নৃগোষ্ঠীর ইতিহাস, অর্থনীতি ও সংস্কৃতির বাহক। মাতৃভাষার সঙ্গে সকল মানুষের আত্মার সম্পর্ক। মাতৃভাষার পর মানুষ যত ভাষায় আত্মস্থ করুক, সেসব নতুন ভাষায় যতই পারদর্শিতা অর্জন করুক না কেন, মাতৃভাষাকে তার হৃদয়ের গভীরতা থেকে সরাতে পারে না। একটি নতুন ভাষা শিখলেই পুরনো ভাষায় দুর্বল হয়ে পড়বে, এই ধারণার কোনো ভিত্তি নেই। পৃথিবীর বহু দেশে একই নাগরিক সাবলীলভাবে কয়েকটি ভাষায় কথা বলবে, এটা খুবই স্বাভাবিক বলে ধরে নেওয়া হয়। তারা শৈশব থেকে নানা ভাষায় অভ্যস্ত হয়ে যায়। স্কুলে পড়ার সময় প্রত্যেক ছাত্রকে অন্তত একটি ভিন্ন ভাষা শেখা বাধ্যতামূলক করা হয়। ছাত্ররাও আনন্দ সহকারে সেটা করে থাকে। ইংরেজি শিখলেই বাংলা ভুলে যেতে হবে, এরকম কোনো চিন্তা তাদের কারো মাথায় আসে না। যে দেশ পৃথিবীতে নেতৃত্ব দেবে, পৃথিবী সে দেশের ভাষার দিকে ঝুঁকে পড়বে, এটাই নিয়ম। যে দেশের কিছু দেবার নেই, সে দেশের ভাষাতেও পৃথিবীর আগ্রহ নেই, অথবা থাকলেও খুব নিম্ন পর্যায়ের। প্রযুক্তি ছাড়াও যে কোনো একটি দিক থেকে জাতির নেতৃত্ব দিতে পারলে সে দেশের ভাষার প্রতি মানুষের আগ্রহ বাড়বেই, সে ভাষা যত জটিলই হোক না কেন। জাতি এগুলে ভাষা এগোয়, ভাষার সম্মান বাড়ে। আজ আমরা মাতৃভাষা দিবসে সকল মাতৃভাষা উন্নয়ন ও সংরক্ষণের জন্য প্রতিজ্ঞাবদ্ধ হলাম। আবেগের কারণ তো আছেই, মস্ত বড় স্বার্থের কারণও আছে। এখন আমাদের জানা নেই কোন অজ্ঞাত নামহীন মাতৃভাষা পৃথিবী সম্পূর্ণ পাল্টে দেবে। সেই সম্ভাবনাকে অবজ্ঞা করলে মস্ত ভুল কাজ করব।
Later, Chief Advisor congratulated the recipients of the medals and awardees in the Olympiad. Professor Yunus wished the International Mother Language Institute all their success. The Great Martyrs' Day and International Mother Language Day was also celebrated with due dignity in Chattogram. People from all walks of life in Chattogram paid tribute to language martyrs on Mother Language Day at the city's central Shohid Minar at the first hour of the day. The ceremony of paying tribute to martyrs commenced earlier on the first hour of February 21st following the armed salute. After observing a minute of silence in memory of the martyrs, City Mayor Dr. Shahadat Hussain, senior officials of the administration and police, politicians, public representatives and leaders of various social and cultural organizations paid tribute to the language martyrs by placing wreaths. In addition, BTV Chattogram General Manager paid floral tributes to the martyrs along with officers and employees of the institute in the central Shohid Minar. In the early morning, teachers and students of educational institutions, political, social, cultural, and professional organizations and government and non-government organizations flocked to Prabhat Ferry to pay tribute to the language martyrs by placing wreaths at the Shohid Minar. Now, international news. Arab leaders are set to meet today in Saudi Arabia to discuss countering U.S. President Donald Trump's plan for United States control of the besieged and bombarded Gaza Strip and the expulsion of its people. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has invited the leaders of Gulf Arab countries, Egypt and Jordan, for the meeting in the capital Riyadh, according to Saudi state news agency SPA. The meeting will be unofficial and held within the framework of the close brotherly relations that bring together the leaders. Trump's plan has united Arab Emirates in opposition, but disagreements remain over who should govern the enclave and how to fund its reconstruction. Rebuilding Gaza will be a key issue after Trump cited reconstruction needs as justification for relocating its population. Cairo has yet to announce its initiative, but Egyptian former diplomat Mohammed Higazi outlined a plan in 3 technical phases over a period of 3 to 5 years. 3 empty buses have exploded on the southern edge of Tel Aviv in what Israeli police say is a suspected terror attack. It happened in parking lots in the city of Bat Yam on Thursday night. There were no casualties. Devices on 2 other buses failed to explode, police said. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has ordered the Israeli military to carry out an intensive operation against centers of terrorism in the occupied West Bank in response.